Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and I have had a lot of negative stories on MoviePass recently. Not because I personally dislike the company. I love the company, I want to see it succeed, I think it can help save the movie theater industry, I've been very upfront about all that, and by the way, I want Cinemia to survive for the exact same reasons, even though both companies, quite frankly, have very appalling customer service. But there's no denying things. I did a video a few days ago that MoviePass will run out of money in about a month or so. Like the service is going out of business unless something drastic changes. And that was based on the filing report that they had $15 million in cash on hand, that they had about $24 million in some other equity that they couldn't access quite yet, and they were blowing through like $21 million per month. Now, since then, MoviePass has said that they are going to cut that cash flow by 35%, but even so, that's 2 or 3 months at most, and I have to be honest about that. And trust me, I am an investor in MoviePass. I have a few $100s worth of stock invested in this company, and considering how bad the shares are, that's a lot of shares. So, I do want the company to succeed, especially because those shares I bought would actually become worth something. And it seems like the owner of Helios and Matheson agrees with me, because he is actually kind of fed up with people saying MoviePass is in a bad position. According to an article by Variety, which is being redistributed by Yahoo, in an interview at the Cannes Film Festival, Ted Farnsworth, head of MoviePass parent company Helios and Matheson Analytics, said the subscription service has roughly $300 million available to it from an equity line of credit. The Helios chief in the south of France to premiere Gotti, the John Travolta crime movie that MoviePass is releasing in conjunction with Vertical Entertainment. Quote, "There's been a feeding frenzy of negativity, but it's not going to slow us down. I'm not worried at all. You're going to see. We're doing more acquisitions of movies and companies." MoviePass faces its share of skeptics. In a public filing last week, MoviePass disclosed it had $15.5 million in available cash, less than it traditionally spends to finance ticket buying on a monthly basis. Shares of parent Helios and Matheson Analytics slid 17 cents on Thursday to 61 cents a share, a 22% decline. And this is why I was making the videos, for the record. And the second lowest closer to stocks, and the company went public in 1997. Keep in mind, several months ago, this stock was worth $32. Now it's 61 cents. So guys, as much as I love the service, we cannot ignore that fact. Let's see here. Wall Street may have cooled in the service, but Farnsworth hit back saying, "We've got 17 months worth of cash without further raises of capital," even though that seems to contradict the filing that he made, that they might have to substantially change the business model, which I still expect them to do. And we see them experimenting with that. It should be noted that the free movie passes that I reported on, where you can sign up 3 friends for a month of movie pass for free, they get 3 free movies. It's not unlimited like I had originally thought. It's just 3 movies. It's kind of like a little taste of the service, and hopefully they'll resubscribe when that month is up. At least that's what MoviePass hopes. Now then, also in the news recently, Farnsworth was particularly annoyed with comments made by AMC Theaters chief Adam Aron, who told analysts that he had calculated that MoviePass users were attending the theater multiple times a month, and expressed skepticism that the company had been able to reduce attendance to the levels it needs to remain profitable. When MoviePass slashed its prices last summer to $9.95 and saw its subscriber levels rise, Aron dismissed the service and said its model was unsustainable. Farnsworth replied to that, "They're trying to put us out of business. We've become a serious threat. It's going to be substantial. I skipped a paragraph. The Helios CEO said that he was finalizing a major acquisition in the coming days that will be announced at the Cannes Film Festival. Quote, it's going to be substantial. People are going to go, how did they pull it off? And I will be the reporting saying that very same thing when that announcement comes." Now, here's the thing. I hope he's right. I hope they have $300 million in capital. I hope that they can keep going for 17 months without the need of further capital, because that just makes it that much better of a chance that they will survive. But the paperwork that's been filed does contradict what he is saying here. And I do understand that he has to be selling the good, sales pitch. He has to be saying, no, everything's fine. There's nothing to see here. We're going to be great. And I hope that's the case. not looking really likely at the moment. And I'm saying that as, again, someone who is a huge fan of MoviePass, has invested personal money into the company, maybe not as much as other people, but I have invested personal money in the company, and it's in trouble. So I'm concerned. And it's kind of funny because I have friends on Facebook who see my videos and they're like, so you're saying we should sign up for MoviePass and yet you suspect it's going out of business, because why wouldn't I recommend you sign up for it? It's still a good deal, at least for the time being, and you, just because they might go out of business doesn't mean you shouldn't subscribe and enjoy it while you can. But, you know, that's, in all fairness and saying both sides, the head of Helios and Matheson said the company is fine and they've got a big acquisition they are going to announce at the Cannes Film Festival. What is that? Well, I know what the Cannes Film Festival is, but what is the acquisition exactly? I don't know. Hopefully it will be big. I pray it's big. I hope it's substantial. I hope more investors come into the company. I hope it survives. I hope the model figures out a way to be substantial and, you know, bring in, like, you know, money so that we don't have to keep making these videos. But for the time being, we're just going to have to wait and see, because the most interesting thing about this story is that the reports that the company is going under and the reports that the company is going to be fine are coming from the exact same person. One, the report everything's not so good in a personal filing, financial filing for, you know, Wall Street and other things like that. But in public, when the cameras are up, everything's fine. It's hunky-dory. I don't know what to believe anymore. But what about you? Do you think the company's in good shape? Do you think it's going to survive? I would love to know. Heck, are you going to sign for MoviePass knowing that it might go bankrupt soon? Keep in mind, if you sign up for it, you just have to see one movie and you've gotten your money back. So, what do you think? I would love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member for as little as $1 a month. It's entirely optional, but every little bit helps keep the channel running smoothly. And, as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.